What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at Team of the Season Verratti, the 95 centre mid, and honestly he manages to get in every year. He's a 4-star, standing at 5'5", bless him. Such a small player, but hopefully, could he be like Conte in this game? It's someone who I've literally never used in this game, other than maybe a Ligue 1 objective. Realistically, I have not used him at all. He's coming in about 80 to 90k. He will drop and fluctuate here, there, and everywhere. As I can imagine, he's quite a packed player. 95 rated. He kind of is one of them big pools, but as a very, very little price. Because realistically, he's very average throughout. He's got a medium-high work rate. He is central midfield. He's got flair and then obviously playmaker for the computer AI. Coming in on his pace though, 85 acceleration with 76 sprint speed, something that definitely could be worked on. We've got 80 finishing, 94 attacker positioning with 74 shot power. He's got 96 slide, 95 stand with 90 defensive and 97 interception. So a very, very whopping high rated defense there. No strength, all aggression, 94 stamina with 78 jumping. He's got 98 agility with 99 balance, 99 composure, 97 dribbling, 95 ball control and 91 reactions. And he's got 99 vision, short pass and long pass. The card's got some very unusual but very high rated stats all over the park. Chemistry style wise, I'm like, it all depends on where you want him. Because a hunter doesn't really get up finishing that much. But you could do with some pace. He doesn't need no more passing. He doesn't really need any defending, so you don't need a shadow. Engine would be useless because his agility and balance are already maxed out. You got a real struggle one here for his pace. I think realistically you're looking at maybe something like an anchor if you was going for more of a DM, or you go engine and just not care about the dribbling. It's one of them ones that I realistically have no clue what you want. You could go with maybe a hawk, just to get that shooting up a little bit. But then again, I don't know what it's going to do finisher-wise. So we've got a hawk there. Anything else with more pace? It's literally that. It's that or an anchor. And I don't think he needs more defending. So it all depends on where you're going to go with him. I'm going to play him and see what his weaknesses are. We're going to play him as more of like a DM centre mid, and then bring him up front or bring him closer to the attack, like in more of a central role rather than DM, and see how he goes there as well, and just see what we could actually find from him. So let's jump in. He's an interesting one. He really is. Let's jump in. 80k. Let's see how he does. Verratti. Very nice passing. He's getting himself in there. One more to Eusebio. He almost gets it through. Verratti! Oh, he nearly gets the finesse in. Pushing forward a lot, actually. Oh, it's that left foot finesse. I didn't think he would have managed to get that. Pyatt winning it back into the pass. Amavi. Verratti. Back to Eusebio. It's going to go inside to Verratti. Matthias, Verratti. Eusebio. One more to Verratti. Brings it back himself. Finesse. Oh my god, he nearly. Verratti getting really in on this attack. Verratti. Oh, that's a lovely pass from Zidane. Verratti! Oh, he's getting in, but he's just not got the shot, has he? Verratti being that crucial in the middle. I'm finding his agility is absolutely phenomenal as well. Just being able to kind of turn left, right and centre so easily, it's unreal. I think that obviously comes from him being 5'5". If he had just that little bit more pace, honestly, he would be very much like Conte. It's a rubbish pass from me. Verratti intercepting Neymar's little flip-flap. Verratti taking it off him. Hey, cheeky rage quit. Pyatt into Zidane. Into Verratti. Gonna try and find our way in here. Find Pyatt. Back to Matthias. One more. Eusebio. Into Messi. Eusebio, there we go. First 4 minutes, Verratti, Payet, all doing absolute work to get that rage quit very, very early on in the match. You just can't stop them all. Verratti into Payet. Hopefully 1-2 with Zidane. Over across to Eusebio, not getting the pass inside properly. Verratti interception. Last attack pretty much. We see Payet on the overlap. Oh, and it's one too many. It's our own fault. So going into the overall for team of the season, Verratti, I liked him. I really did like him. I felt like he was getting in on the action everywhere, to be honest with you. Didn't manage to get an assist or a goal, but it was fantastic on the ball, honestly. I feel like he just managed to be a bit of everywhere. He was like this person that's just, you literally, the first 2 minutes of the first match, he was through on goal. And I'm like, he was playing CDM. That is the kind of player this guy is. His work rate is medium high, so I do expect him to push up every now and then. But what a wonderful player. For the price that you can pay, honestly, not a bad player at all for a 95 rated that you can get. I really did like his work rate. He really put everything into the ball. His dribbling was absolutely phenomenal. And just being able to jockey on the ball, he could turn left and right like no other. Very much like a Kante with a little bit less of an ability. Kante is just that meta for me. Whereas Verratti was very, very up there in it. He turns left and right. He was very good on the ball. His passing is exquisite. All the things that you need now is maybe a little bit more strength, but obviously he's 5'5", so realistically you want to nail the ball off somebody, get it gone. He's got the pass to be able to do that. The acceleration's nice, but then the sprint speed come into effect. That is the bit of an issue. I probably would go with more of a catalyst on him. If I was being honest, I feel like that would make a massive effect on him in terms of his ability just to be able to kind of get away from players a little bit more. Finishing wise, isn't fantastic. You could go with a Hunter because defensive, he's not going to win any headers. So let's face it, you can call that a lost cause. Not going to happen. Passing wise is pretty good, to be honest. Dribbling is phenomenal. And then his shooting is the one that lets him down in that kind of centre mid DM cam role. So I would go with a Hunter and just see, is that what's going to be the best option for me? Overall though, I was really, really pleased with this card. I thought for how much he is and what he did on the pitch, I'm giving him a solid 8 out of 10. And for a centre mid of the price range he is in comparison to the De Jongs, the De Bruyne, all of the central midfielders, you know who they are in terms of team of the season. He's up there with some very, very good players, most definitely. And you can obviously link quite a few players being in the French PSG and obviously being Italian. You can link into the Serie A quite easily. And there is quite a few Serie A Italian players. Insigne is number 1 on my list there that really link well with him. And that's basically it for him. So hopefully you enjoyed. Make sure you like and let me know if you've played with him. I really want to know that. Let me know down below and I'll see you all for the next one. Peace.